vs. Zombies 1 was truly video game perfection. Reviewers couldn't find even one thing wrong with its simple addictive gameplay. Compare this to the recent Plants vs. Zombies 3, which people have called a game that straight up comes from a garbage can, in which watching 30-second ads for
let me just give you some background. I played the first one. I didn't play the second one, I don't think so. I did play one where you were on a flying ship or something, and then you went to fight like pirate zombies or some shit. I stopped on that one. Did I play any else? I played the third one actually, and you had to pay to unlock shit. So I played one match, which was the tutorial, then I completely stopped.
Double coin rewards is more fun than the game itself. Let's explore how Plants vs. Zombies eventually lost its way from an amazing tower defense game fall into the extremely predatory mobile game landscape. Firstly,
game.
What made the original so damn good?
It was simple. You put peas, you put them, they kill zombies. You put sunflowers, they give you more peas. Simple.
Price of just $2.99 in the App Store, with no ads or extra in-game purchases. Plants vs. Zombies 1 was simply amazing value. The easy first level gets players addicted immediately.
In just one level, the game already indoctrinates you into its gameplay cycle flawlessly, and in a fun way.
With one 5-star review writing, I won't say that the game is a cakewalk, but it isn't particularly challenging either. Still, the game offers enough mental stimulation.
I don't think I ever lost in Plants vs. Zombies. At least I stopped in the pirate zone in that one game I played, where you're in a blimp or something. I did lose there a lot. That's why I stopped pretty much. Also, I was pretty bored. All the matches were pretty much the same thing.
That I never once grew bored. This is due to the game's incredible variety, offering loads of different plants, zombies, and music, with comments stating the soundtrack alone is enough to make you want the game. This makes it so entrancing that people can play for hours, which led to crazy commercial success.
There's no way people spend 30 hours
So
here.
entrancing that
You'd at most spend like 5 hours, 4 hours, 3 hours.
People can play for hours, which led to crazy commercial success. In addition to almost perfect professional reviews, Plants vs. Zombies became the highest rated App Store product, having sold more than 300,000 copies in its first 9 days available, a new App Store launch record. Developers expanded the game to 13 other platforms, creating so much success for PopCap Games that be bought by EA for $650 million. Yep, EA. The company with such an extreme reputation for greed, there's an entire Wikipedia page dedicated to criticism of the company. People have called their use of microtransactions a plague, which sadly began to infect Plants vs. Zombies.
Okay. As a mobile gamer, at least when I was in high school, since I had to wait for classes to start, so I just get my phone out and play some mobile games. All mobile games are absolute trash. Infested with ads everywhere. Just opening the app gives you an ad. When you close the app and you just click play in any game, you get another ad. There's like a butterfly or something coming through the screen. Touch it. You get some resources in exchange for what? Ads. It's just full of ads. That's why I'm so fucking glad Steam pretty much removed that. You can't have ads on Steam games.
Zombies, because on the 15th of August 2013, Plants vs. Zombies 2 came out, with one key difference compared to the first.
PopCap found a way to cram this game with as many in-app purchases and microtransactions as humanly possible.
This is normal. Like Clash of Clans has this.
PopCap found a way to cram this game with as many in-app purchases.
Yeah. Actually, I'm surprised. Okay, no, there is 3 currencies. So you want this? There's probably a daily limit on keys. Keys you use to play the game. So if you want more keys, do you know what you do? Watch ads, pay money. You probably pay with these, because this is the most popular. Wow, for sure. $30 is the most popular. $30 is just what most people are willing to spend, by the way. Actually, I'd say 15 or 10 is... I'd say that that's actually the most popular, not this. And this is the currency you get by playing the game, which you use to do nothing. It just stacks up. Like classic mobile game bullshit.
And microtransactions is humanly possible, to the point where it's too much of a hindrance for me to actually enjoy the game.
Plants vs. Zombies 2 features microtransactions. Unlike in the previous entries to the series, new plants can be purchased with real money, as well as upgrades and coins. These items can also be bought in bundles to save some money. Certain plants could only be accessed using cold hard cash. And
I played this one because I remember this. I especially remember this shit. Yeah, I stopped playing. I saw this. I realized, wait, so I need to pay money if I want to beat the game? Because the last level, in my head I thought, okay, in the last level, it's gonna be so hard that you're gonna need these. So, I'm just gonna be wasting my time then. Okay, I'm just gonna stop playing then. And I did.
While coins could be naturally earned in-game, you could pay up to $52 to instantly unlock them. The Pirate Seas and Wild West levels can also be unlocked without earning all of the required stars.
Yeah, Pirate Seas is where I stopped playing, I think.
They cost $5.49 each to instantly access. More controversial for whatever reason was the game's new art style. People argued that every single character looked to be designed by a totally different person, each of whom had their own way of drawing. There's full videos dedicated to...
Let's see. Yeah, it's more simplistic. Like here the leaves are cut up. Here they're just... Yeah, this looks retarded, actually. Yeah, it's like a balloon. Yeah, this one's a lot better. It's more charismatic, I guess.
To the poorly designed plants, with the excessive discussion about this flaw being a meme within the community. This was because they
Sure.
hired a whole new team of designers, and under suspicious circumstances,
They fired the creator.
Fired George Fan, who designed PvZ1 all by himself.
Yep.
Well, an art
Buy the franchise. Add dogshit microtransactions. The original creator doesn't like it. Fire him. Make a new game. People buy it thinking, okay, this is gonna be like the last one. It's gonna be fun. Do you know what you get? Dogshit. Because the only people working there now are paycheck thieves.
article later confirmed EA fired Plants vs. Zombies creator for refusing microtransactions in sequel, explaining that George had lost his job as he didn't agree with the pay-to-win model. He'd partially confirmed this by tweeting, regarding recent rumors, it is true I was laid off by EA/PopCap, and also true that
EA. I don't know what PopCap is, but EA. That's the problem. EA, Ubisoft, all these trash AAA companies just making absolute slop.
That I was against making PvZ2 a freemium game. That's all I'll say on the matter for now. Sure do miss paying for a game once, and unlocking cool things by actually, you know, playing that game. You and me both, man. These elements led to videos claiming Plants vs. Zombies 1 is better than Plants vs. Zombies.
That's never gonna happen again. Because making it free means more people are gonna play it. And then putting microtransactions means more people are gonna pay more, because the microtransactions are worth more than the game would be. For example, $3.58. Oh, the game was like $3, right? $3.58. Yeah, $3. Let's see. Does it have it? Where is it? Whatever. I can't find it, so whatever. So the game is $3. The microtransactions are up to $100. And $30 is the best selling, apparently. I don't trust them. But apparently $30 is just the best selling. Do you know what that means? That means one guy buying that microtransaction makes worth like 15 of the others. Oh wait, no, it's $3, so it's
led
know
to
what I mean.
videos claiming
10.
Plants vs Zombies 1 is better than Plants vs Zombies 2,
So they're making more money,
but that's
basically.
not to say that the second game was awful. It featured so many different zombies too, but that's not to say that the second game was
Yeah, you can already see this is gonna be shit. What the fuck? Oh, actually, I didn't play it, but there was a 3D like shooter Plants vs Zombie games. That one didn't look bad, to be honest. Like, it looked fun for a while, for like an evening with friends. I think that could have been fun.
awful. It featured so many different plants it's hard to even
bloated.
count them, and offered 312 levels compared to just 50 in PvZ1. These PvZ2 levels were each set at varying levels of difficulty, better serving a wider range of players. The second game therefore also received amazing feedback, with critics stating the game is just as enjoyable.
Okay, let's see. I don't trust critics, by the way. It's 2, right? Let's actually see it. Okay, it's actually not bad. IGN really gave this an 8.7. I guess it was different times. What is it called? What's the place with the... not this. With the reviews called?
Levels of difficulty, better serving a wider
Metacritic, right? Actually, no, there's another one. Okay, that's pretty good, but that's the first one. Let's look at the second one. Yeah, Garden Warfare was 6.3, barely above average. I think you have people like him giving it a 9.3. Like, there's such a huge difference, I feel like. Sorry about that. Let me take this away.
a range of players. The second game therefore also received amazing feedback, with critics stating the game is just as enjoyable without spending a dime.
You're a dick eater. You know, like Asmongold says, or I guess Sock Roar, you're a dick eater. The whole point, like, the moment you add a shop into the game, everything around the game revolves around the shop. That's the problem. The reason you have to spend 20 hours just farming the same level, hoping you get the correct item, is because of microtransactions. It's because of the shop. If not, you could just get it your first time and continue playing the game. They want you stuck in a cycle until it gets boring, and then you're like, okay, I'm just gonna pay for it. I don't feel like farming anymore. Especially in a single player game like this. Like, there's no reason to have farming in a single player game. At least not. Farming is fine as long as you don't overdo it. That's the problem.
And that you'll only need to pay if you're exceptionally impatient or just not very good at these kind of.
See? Exceptionally impatient. What does this mean? Why would I, a normal bystander, want to spend 20 hours, even 3 hours, actually, even 30 minutes, just farming to get something? I already did the level, I completed it. Why do I have to farm more? Why do I have to continue playing the game again and again, the same level? Like, it just becomes boring because the levels themselves are the same. Like, you have, it's not like Monster Hunter where like new things can happen. Like a Devil Joe can just come in and interrupt the hunt or something like that. Like, it's a 2D game.
Of games. The microtransaction model
only
also
played
meant
so
the
far.
game was totally free, leading to 25 million downloads in the first 2 weeks, more than PvZ1 had achieved in 4 years. In fact, according to Hey I'm Jay, for every dollar the original was making, PvZ2 made 26,000, that therefore make the original free.
I said it. Free means more people are gonna play it because they have nothing to lose. And the more people play it, the more people want to be above each other, so they pay more.
For every
Especially if you add in like a ranking or something.
player,
That's gonna even
although this
them
meant
spend
people
more
would
money.
be paying with their time.
It's free now, which naturally means that the game absolutely bombards you with ads. God, I love mobile games. There are ads before and after levels now, and even during, where the game tries to distract you as much as possible to watch a video for an extra item.
Isn't the lawnmower like the whole line? Like the lawnmower being there means you're gonna lose this. So they're making the game harder so you see.
For every level you have to watch an unskippable ad, then sit there prompted to download what you watched. At the end
Maybe this is Sunny, right? SunnyV2 doesn't know this. Maybe he doesn't play mobile games. Not only to take this away from me.
end of every level, you're forced to break.
You see this here? It doesn't work. You click it, it pops up the game. It's a fake one. This is the White House Survival. It says right there.
Play a different
The X, sometimes it's fake. Sometimes they put an X here when the X is actually like on the top left. They trick you.
mobile game with the hope that you'll download it
Fuck this, by the
later.
way.
Items can be earned by watching further ads, which are even served to those who initially paid for the game. You could say it's even more annoying than even served to those who initially
Part of the problem, by the way, you paid to remove ads. I can take out to remove ads for free, by the way. Long press, delete game. Boom, the enter done.
paid for the game.
You don't have to do all
You could
this
say
shit.
it's even more annoying than the microtransaction model, which was earning so much money for PvZ2 that start to build Plants vs Zombies 3. In the meantime, developers
Sorry for pausing so much. Do you know what's gonna happen now? Even more grinding. Because it worked before. So if you make it even harder, even more time consuming, people are gonna pay more.
took
And
a
they're gonna-
detour
it's gonna happen.
and put out Plants vs Zombies
This one didn't look bad, by the way. Did people like it?
Garden Warfare. This third-person shooter was certainly different, but extremely well received,
Yeah.
achieving
It looked
consistent
fun.
reviews
I
of
never
7
played
out
it,
of
though.
10 or higher. Garden Warfare was surprisingly amazing. I remember spending definitely over 500 hours grinding
never
it as a
played, but I
kid.
saw it as a
They
kid.
therefore released Garden
And it
Warfare
looked
2,
fun.
which was even more successful than the first, confirming the
Didn't see
third-person
this one.
shooter style was perfect for the series. So when they announced what was basically Garden Warfare 3, developers likely expected another successful title. It was called Plants vs Zombies Battle for Neighborville, which featured an epic trailer in 2019,
This is the story mode, right? The one with story mode?
gaining over 15 million views from super excited fans, but with people eventually stating
This whole trailer was fantastic and I love it. Too bad I love the trailer more than the game.
the game was a total flop.
Yeah.
Plants vs Zombies Battle for Neighborville is one of the worst games you've never heard of. Extensive posts like this called it a complete and utter disaster in almost every way,
I don't know
and
this
one
one.
of, if not the worst
it's not
multiplayer
the story
game
one,
I
I
have
don't know
played
what
in
it is.
2019. It referenced problems such as bugs and graphical errors, textures and map design are absolutely horrible, whilst the characters all control awfully and feel very unenergetic, since the sound design is absolutely garbage. Then, of course, there were the microtransactions.
These need to be unlocked, and the way you unlock these characters is through a specific challenge called
Let me guess. Money?
giving EA $30.
For one? Wait, only for one? Actually, for anything.
But the game already costs $30 to buy, and you expect players to spend that twice in order to play the new characters?
As mentioned,
People did that. They expect you to pay twice because people have been paying twice. Yeah. It's obvious.
the game already
Like, mobile game players don't give a fuck about money or time.
cost $40, but demanded an extra $30 to unlock every character, which could be unlocked by grinding the game, but would take about 3 months to earn one costume. Players therefore dismissed the game
Do you remember when one of the critics said, unless you're exceptionally impatient, what now? You let them, you give them one step, look what they did. They took 20.
completely, writing as a player who played the 2 previous games of this one, I can say that this game is a joke on the Plants vs Zombies franchise. Bad graphics, boring gameplay, boring characters. Compared to Garden Warfare 1 and 2, this game is very bad. They'd therefore stop updating it after only 11 months, leading to comments like it is so sad how fast this game died. If it had a little more time to develop and didn't have microtransactions, then it would have never disappeared. But apparently
Time to develop, and okay, the microtransactions are a problem, but people were talking about gameplay, graphics. They were talking about it. They said everything was trash, actually. Like, a little more time wasn't needed. It needed
and didn't have
more
microtransactions, then it would have never disappeared. But apparently the franchise didn't learn their lesson, as during that very same year, Plants vs Zombies 3 was nearing completion. That had 7 full years since PvZ2, setting high expectations for PvZ3. However, when the first bit of gameplay was posted,
You know what this looks like? It looks one of those fake ads. Like fake mobile game ads. Where it looks like a... This doesn't even look good. But like it looks like a mid-game, then it's a tower defense. Or not a tower defense, a city builder.
posted to YouTube, people instantly disliked it. PvZ1 skill, PvZ2 wallet, PvZ3 won't download it. Why? For starters, the game was now in portrait,
like
which to be honest was
like
probably
trash.
more convenient, but at the same time it looked extremely weird. The lawn is literally horizontal. Why? Why is the display vertical? The game had also gone from 2D to 3D and had another change in art style, prompting memes.
Yeah, this... Dude, it devolved actually. What the fuck? Wait, to be fair, the design itself, it seems like they tried going back. They just went 3D and fucked it up.
Such as this. It is evolving just backwards.
Oh,
The
okay.
new pea shooter model looked absolutely awful, which sadly couldn't be upgraded through microtransactions. With videos like Plants vs Zombies 3 is mechanically broken, gaining over 2 million views, PvZ3 was taken off the
I wanna
App
see
Store.
more of the
They'd
graphics
re-release
for
it 1 year
Does he show
later,
it?
to
Yeah.
which people said compared to the alpha this looks great. However, again it still wasn't good enough. This happened again in 2022. Then again in 2024,
Dude,
receiving the same
Just let the game die. It didn't work out.
feedback at every single point. The game was simply boring.
Exactly! Because they already did this 500 times. Like, people are already tired of this game.
There is just nothing to
You can
do
only-
in this game, man.
What the fuck is this? Did they sell the game IP? Like, why is there a random girl? Like, a pig dog? What?
Besides grind the stupid
Wait, why is there a hideout?
main quest that just sucks. 90-something levels of doing the same thing over and over and over is so boring.
I've just spent 3 hours
Of course
playing
it
the
is. 4th
beta of PvZ3, and I gotta say, how does EA get away with this? The game is 10,000% dumbed down, no more collecting plants, no more input on plant choosing, sun is now worth 1 and plants cost 1.
Wait, no more input on plant. Wait, so you're watching a video? So the fight's a video? So you can't choose your plants and like place them? Oh, maybe he means you can't choose them before the fight? It's EA. What do you expect? EA touches a game, it's shit.
Under 5+, animations feel capped at 10 FPS, gameplay feels unfun. Others complained it just had a scummy feeling.
Right out of the gate, it seems to just have that manipulative mobile game
Looks like
feel
trash.
about it. You know that feeling.
Everything about this game feels off. It's like I'm watching an App Store ripoff of PvZ. As a result, it's still in development 5 years after its first alpha launch.
Did he say 5?
As a result, it's still in development 5 years after its first alpha
Oh,
launch.
This
Yeah,
Plants vs Zombies
of course it is. They fired the original creator who had the passion for the game. He had the vision. He knew what he wanted to do. Then they replaced him with these guys who are just there to get their salary. You know, they see other games are going 3D. You know what they do? Is it here? They make this shit. Good video by Sunny. Let's see what the comments are saying. I didn't know it existed either, but... Dude, EA stock. What is it? There's no way they can keep getting away with it. They're up today. Yep, they're still up. This year? Eh, they're still up. They're going up. They touch games. They ruined it, but they still profit. Thanks for watching.